Hello everyone, Michael here, part-time gamer, full-time dad with another World of Warcraft Too Long Didn't Read guide. If you like these guides, get subscribed and turn on notifications as to not miss any in the future. With that being said, on with the Fury Warrior. A Fury Warrior can excel at targeted burst, both single target and AoE. The difference here will just be your choice of talents. One major advantage of Fury is target swapping is pretty much seamless. Side note, this basics guide will assume no legendaries and an artifact weapon up to Concordance 1 and will focus on single target with brief AoE mentions. So with that, your stat priority, which the remainder of this guide will be based off of, will be Haste, Mastery, Crit, and finally Versatility. Haste will give you more rage regen, reduce your global cooldown, and increase your attack speed. All things that benefit a Fury Warrior tremendously. With Mastery a very close second, you don't want to purely stack Haste though. So, gems you'll want are the plus 200 Saber's Eye of Strength first, and plus 200 Haste Quick Light Speed in remaining sockets. Enchants will be Mark of the Hidden Satire on your neck for the Nightmare Bolt proc, Binding of Strength on your cloak, and Binding of Haste on your rings. Your consumables will be Flask of the Countless Armies for the strength, Potion of the Old War for the bonus damage proc, and the Lavish Suramar Feast provided you're in a situation to utilize a feast. If you need cheaper options, Potion of Prolonged Power and the Ajari Salad aren't ideal, but will help in a pinch. For your relics, you're best off going with the highest eye level you can. If you have multiple with the same eye level, aim for Unrivaled Strength, then Wrath of Fury, and finally Raging Berserker. So, now on with the meat of the guide, the talents. Level 15 will be Endless Rage as its passive and will yield the most overall gain on average. With that said, however, War Machine is amazing if a fight has adds dying quite often. Mistress and Harjatan in Tomb would be prime examples of that. Level 30 is Mobility versus Crowd Control. I run Double Time as a staple to move around faster. However, if you need add CC, Shockwave would be better. Stormbolt isn't worth much. For level 45, you're going to go with Avatar. Outburst can't keep pace currently, and Wrecking Ball is best in high sustained AoE fights. Level 60 should be Bounding Strides for, again, the added mobility. Unless of course you need to really worry about the damage you're taking, then pick Warpaint. For level 75, Frothing Berserker is your go-to with its synergy with your level 100 talent. It's especially amazing if you do have Convergence of Fate. Level 90 will be Inner Rage. Being able to enraging blows without being enraged is a pretty big deal. Bloodbath is good for AoE as it will proc off of Whirlwind and Frenzy, but it requires Furious Slashes to keep it active. And finally, level 100 will be Reckless Abandon. Essentially, every time you battle cry, you get a guaranteed activation of Frothing Berserker due to the rage gain. When coupled with Avatar, you do a huge burst of damage. Bladestorm is only good in predictable AoE, and Dragon Roar is just not strong enough at the moment. So boom, that's the talents. Now, how do we put it all together? Well, let's talk about that. The Fury rotation has a ton of little subtleties that you'll simply perfect as you go on, so for now we'll focus on some basics to get you started. With the build that we went, Raging Blows no longer require you to be enraged, but has a cooldown so the rotation becomes simpler. The absolute core of Fury is to build Rage, go on a rampage, and repeat. You want to make sure that you peak 100 Rage as much as you can to fully utilize Frothing Berserker. Essentially, your priority for single target fights will be Rampage, which is your Rage consumer, Bloodthirst, Execute, Raging Blows, then Fury Slash as filler. You'll want to use Avatar and Battle Cry together as much as you can for big burst damage. Add in Odin's Fury, which is your artifact ability, during this time, and you're laughing. Quick AoE note, Whirlwind becomes your highest priority in order to proc Meat Cleaver, which empowers your Bloodthirst and Rampage. If you're looking out for this, due to the fight composition, odds are you should be running the Wrecking Ball talent. On top of that, a couple of abilities worth mentioning that should be on your bar just in case are Pummel, being your interrupt, Heroic Leap and Charge, which are your mobility increasing abilities, Enraged Regeneration, which is a damage reduction ability, and Commanding Shout, which temporarily increases your party or raid's HP. So with that, we're done. Get subscribed for more videos, hit the like button if you liked the video, it does help me out, and leave a comment letting me know what you think. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next one.